and welcome. I am here today to show you how to use photostitch and auto punch with PE Design 11 software or palette software. They're going to have the same exact interfacing. We are going to start off by actually closing this and this and then opening it up just as if you were at home. Here it is loading. Okay, so when the software opens, the first thing that shows up is the wizard. I think the wizard is super duper beneficial. It makes it a lot easier because you don't have to go and try to navigate through the entire software just to accomplish one thing quick and easy. So we're going to go into create embroidery patterns using images. And then it's going to ask me to select my images. So I'm actually going to go over to my desktop. And I'm selecting A1 photostitch. So we are going to start off with this random family. I just pulled this image from Google. And then this menu shows up. So it wants to know if we want to do an auto punch, which is going to be more or less a clip art image, something that has a solid color with a defined area. Cross stitch, which is going to give that cross stitch appearance to it. It's literally like a hand cross stitch pattern. And then we have photo stitch, which is going to digitize a photo, and then photo stitch 2, which is once again that kind of cross stitch look. So going into photo stitch, I click next. So here's the family. They look super cute. I do have the ability to crop them in a little bit, so I'm going to bring the sides in just because all of that ocean and blue sky would be a lot of extra stitches. And right now I can readjust it to fit my hoop size. So this white box here is showing and indicating my hoop size, which I have selected the 10.5 by 10.5. So once I click fit to page, it just fills the entire area for me. I don't have to try to automatically size it and center it. And it's loading. So this is what it's going to look like just as is if I weren't to change anything, and I think that looks really great. There are a few things that I do usually change though. Right here where it says sewing options, there's detail, so you can change it to more coarse, but I prefer to have it more fine because it shows up a lot more depth and definition. And then here's the running pitch. I turn this down all the way to 0.08. So that's going to be kind of like the stitch length as it's stitching. Once I update that, you'll see the holes and kind of patchiness in the design is gone, and it brought in a lot more of the skin tone, the texture of the waves, the hands, the little babies. You can even see their ears really defined, which I think is just so cute. Look how cute that is. So I'm going to press finish. And it's loading. While it's loading, you'll start seeing all of the designs and the parts of the design load here. I just pre-selected it with the 10 color option that it already loaded, and what's really cool about this software is that it's going to layer different colors to create texture and definition, which is so nice. Sorry. Something else that's really nice about this too is how easy it is to save. So I just click save. I'm gonna name this family 123, and it's saved. And then I just click this little white tab up here in the corner, right up in the top right corner, to open up a blank slate so I can do something else. So now I'm gonna show you auto punch. So I'm gonna go into this little apple, and I'm just gonna select the A1 logo. Here it is. It already pre-cropped it for me. It got rid of the excess white on the borders, so now you can just press next. Once again, I'm going to fit it to page, so it'll be as large as it can get. What's nice about doing it at the largest size that you feel comfortable with is you're going to get more detail, and it's going to be a lot easier to edit. So you're probably looking at this and thinking, oh my god, what is that? So it automatically defaults to 10 colors for the max, so you can turn that up or turn it down depending on how many different tones there are. I'm going to set this at 3, which makes it pretty appropriate. Let's see what 2 looks like. Oh yeah, 2 looks pretty good as well. Something I found with Auto Punch is that sometimes if there's a lot of detail or small details, it can kind of get washed out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play with the noise reduction and segmentation sensitivity and see if I can bring back some of the letters in vacuum, and that seemed to have done it. So something else I can do is I can actually block out the white that is inside of the A and make that transparent. So if I were to stitch this on like the back of a sweatshirt or on like a pillow, it would just be open areas in the A1. So it would show the pillow texture. So I'm going to press finish. And there it is. It looks beautiful. You can see all the lettering and vacuum and sewing. You can also see the A1 really well. Once again, I'm just going to come up here to the top and save this. And I'm going to title this A1 logo. And save. So let's do another one since this is just going by so quickly. It literally just takes 2 or 3 clicks of a button to convert a photo into an image, which I think is great. Let's open this up to extra large so we can see what we're working with. There's the family. Here's me and Oliver. So Oliver is my dog. I am obsessed with him, as I should be, because he's so stinking cute. So I love this photo of us. I think it's so playful and fun. Right now the image is at 3.61 by 4.13 inches. I'm going to just fit to page, and now it's 8 by 10. I'm going to click next. Oh! I'm doing it as an auto punch. Let me restart this over. No, I don't want to save it. I'm going to go into photo stitch and select color and scroll down and find my little olive. There we are. This is photo stitch. So it's actually going to convert it into an embroidery design. I was trying to do it as an auto punch. There is Oliver and I think this photo also came out great. I'm going to change the detail from coarse to fine and change that running pitch to 0.08 and just update the preview. Oh, so cute. Something that I've also found really interesting, up here at the top of the thread chart, I can actually change it depending on the brand that I want to use. So they have a ton of different brands in here like Rayon, Madeira, Robeson Anton, Isacord, Gutermann, Simplicity Pro. They even have Polyfast. They have Floriani, just like a little bit of everything. And I've also found that when you change it, like I'm going to change this to Floriani really quick, it's going to give me a different color tone. So if I wanted it to be more golden, I can go to Madeira, and it's a little more like whites and pinks. My favorite is Simplicity Pro because that's actually what I have, and it's made by Brothers, so I found that it gives me a truer color. What I love about this is that you can actually still see the lights in the background, you could see the texture in Oliver's fur, and then you could still see the definition of my eyebrow hairs and the like little wrinkle crunch in my nose. And then I'm just gonna click finish and let it convert. So at the end of this video, I'm going to put up a bunch of side-by-sides of other things that I've converted, so other photo stitches and other auto punches, so you get a better idea of what this software can do. But I'm not even showing you like 2% of it. This software is so robust. You can create your own quilt designs, you can create your own free motion quilting designs in here, you can create your own appliques, you can go and create cut files for the scan and cut. It's literally the most robust software on the market, and it's so easy to use. You saw me create 3 different things in less than 10 minutes. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in the software, you can check out the website, which is A1VacandSew.net, or you can call the store at 775-852-2323, or you could leave a comment on this video, or if you're watching this on our Facebook page, just give me some feedback and let me know what you think and if you're interested in software and what interests you about it.